Good looking, bad tasting, full bodied, but wasted, loose living, tight fitting. What you see ain't what you are getting. Big makeup, little breakup. She wants it, he's got it. Cold-blooded, hot gossip, superficial expectations. Look at me. You can take it all because this face is free. Maybe next time use your eyes and look at me. I'm a drama queen if that's your thing, baby. I can even do reality. Fake honey, real plastic, stupid cupid, fantastic. Queer thinking, straight talking. What you see ain't what you are getting. Fast loving, slow moving, no rhythm, but I'm grooving. Old feeling, new beginning, superficial expectations. Look at me. You can take it all because this face is free. Maybe next time use your eyes and look at me. I'm a drama queen if that's your thing, baby. I can even do reality. That's me. Sometimes I don't recognize my own face. My little white lies tell a story. I see it all, it has no glory. Look at me. You can take it all because this face is free. Maybe next time use your eyes and look at me. I'm a drama queen if that's your thing, baby. I can even do reality. Come on and look at me. This place is free. I'm your fantasy. So who'd you wanna be? Not what you see. I'm a drama queen. If that's your thing, come on and look at me.
I love it! Geri Halliwell! On parle avec Geri Halliwell après la pause! Woo! I love it! Great! Merci beaucoup! Merci! J'ai demandé... Wow! Alors, j'ai demandé à Geri Halliwell de faire une entrée parce que j'ai toujours rêvé de faire une présentation bilingue. Ce qu'on vient d'entendre, c'était Look at Me, tiré de son album Schizophonique. D'accord, je vais vous montrer aussi. Voici donc ma présentation bilingue, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. Pour la première fois à l'écuyer, for the first time at l'écuyer, veuillez accueillir, please welcome, Madame Miss Geri Halliwell. What a wonderful performer you are.
They know how to make a girl feel at home.
Oh,
They
yes.
do. Thank merci beaucoup. And this is your first English interview, isn't it?
This is the first time I do an interview in English, yes.
Thank you very much. I feel privileged.
Yes?
Yes. But I do have a question to ask you.
A question from me.
Yes, first of all.
Well, I should ask the
And it's
question.
very, very serious.
Oh, yeah? Oh, boy.
Why didn't you kiss me when I came on the show? Mwah, mwah. Pourquoi? Pourquoi, Patrice? Mon chéri! Pourquoi? It's all right. You were playing hard to get, weren't you?
Well, I'm shy.
Okay, that's good. Me too.
Yeah, but I don't know you. Well, how do you react? If I would have come here...
I thought you were, you know, warm and affectionate. You know, a very expressive man. You've kissed every other guest I've been watching.
Okay.
Okay, but move on.
No, it's okay. But did you miss it?
Yeah, I did.
You did miss it, yeah?
I was hurt.
So next time I see you anywhere around the world, I can go and say hi
yeah.
and kiss you?
Of course you can. Bien sûr.
Well, tell your bodyguards because I don't want to hurt them.
I don't have anybody. I have one.
You have one? Oh,
Yeah.
He's enough for me.
He's not so mean, don't worry.
No, I know.
Okay.
Well, I thought you were shyer than that.
Oh, it
Because I've read
depends.
somewhere that before creating your album, before your album, you starved yourself from falling in love.
Yeah, but I finished my album.
and you said that it stills your creativity for
Yeah,
an
it's
album.
true. It's like being an athlete. You kind of put all your creativity, all that kind of energy that you'd put into love or into relationship, put it into songwriting. And it just, you know, I just find that my writing is better. Or I sound very frustrated on the album, either. I'm not sure.
But I'm an entertainer too. Should I do the same?
Maybe, but mind you, that'd be pretty hard going. I mean, how many times a week are you on, you know, the show? Is it
Once a week.
once a week?
It's about our 5th
Forever,
year.
though. 5th year.
5th year, yeah.
I don't know, that's a lot of a sacrifice, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So you're more creative when you do...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
What's more important? Being happy? Because you didn't want to fall in love. I can't understand that. You didn't want to fall in love.
No, I...
So if you've met the right guy, you would say no.
Well, actually, to be honest, the opportunity wasn't there anyway.
Okay, so you
So,
say...
you know, I just think, you know, everything's important in life, you know. This album was so important to me at the time, and I really felt that for my own self-esteem, I wanted to complete it. So I really kind of put my head down to it. And
it's a great album, though.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yes, it is.
I mean, thank you. Thank you. I make music for, you know, for people, you know, to keep them company, you know, for something for their heart and their mind, you know, and their feet. But I think that's the power of music. When you're driving along in the car, you know, music should touch you. It should lift you up. It's, you know, I think my songs will really, you know, be good for women because, you know, I talk about all sorts of things, whether it's love, sex, life. You know, I think women will really identify with it. Young ladies. Or old people. In fact, I'm expecting, you know, grandparents to be dancing around in their underwear to it.
I've read somewhere, and I want to know if it's true because we read many things about the international stars like you. You said somewhere that when you've met George Michael, you tried to flirt with him. George Michael.
I know. I was a fan.
Oh, I know you were a fan, but where do you come from?
What do you mean?
Because George Michael, I have much better chance than you.
I was a very...
I love George Michael as a musician.
I was a very naive fan.
Were you ever naive?
Yes,
Oh, yeah?
I still am.
Oh, you still is?
Yes.
Sorry? All right.
I didn't realise, you know, I thought it might have been just a rumour.
And how did he react? Did you give him your phone number? Or
yes.
Yes?
But we became friends instead, which is kind of nice.
Yes.
You know, it's probably longer lasting, actually. And I feel, yeah, right on. And so I'm pleased the way it turned out. You know, he's one of my best friends, so it's great. I'm glad.
You went, you were an ambassador for United. I asked, actually it goes pretty well. It's my first interview in English, but I asked Scott to stay here if I had a problem
Who's
to
Scott?
translate. Well, Scott is my chef.
Oh, Scott. Yeah, I know Scott, yeah.
And so if I have a problem...
You're doing so well. Your English is great, c'est bien.
Improving.
Je suis désolée. Je suis désolée parce que je seulement parle un petit peu de français.
And where did you learn your French?
Dans l'école.
En Angleterre.
Oui, oui.
Et qui était votre professeur?
S'appelle Madame Willis. Mais c'est très fort, mon madame. Très forte.
Très forte?
Oui. All right, that's enough. Before
No,
I
no,
really
no,
get
no, you
wrong.
were good. You know that French is the language of love.
I know, it certainly is.
Yeah.
It is, it's beautiful.
So you don't learn French?
I'd like to. Maybe if I get a French boyfriend, he'll help.
Your book is coming.
Yes, it is.
So you must have, you must still have a lot of secrets because you wrote a book.
I don't know if it's about secrets. It's more, it's very honest, and it's very honest about growing up, puberty, and I think lots of young women and girls will identify with it. I mean, I'm honest about myself. You know, I've had eating disorders, and you know, the death of my father, and also I think I was the biggest wannabe. You know, I was always, you know, trying to get a job, and the funny scenarios of that. And the book's called If Only, and I think we all say, if only I was rich and famous, if only I won the lottery, if only I was a size 8 instead of a 10, if only I had a big car, and then I'd be happy. But actually, we all know the cliche that, you know, happiness doesn't come from that, it comes from you. And it's kind of a 21st century folk tale. And I think, you know, some people identify with it.
And would you consider yourself a happy woman?
Blissfully. No, I think happiness is like a heartbeat. You know, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's on, off, you know, it's not something that maintains, you know, constantly. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm on the floor and depressed. But we all are, you know, I get PMT and, you know, can be a real bitch.
No, I don't believe that. You can do it. No.
A little bit. I've had it this week, but I'm sorry for it.
Have you ever done something that you regretted after because you were angry?
Oh, I'm actually, my album is very much that kind of, half of me is very extrovert and very fiery and goes for it. And the other half is full of conscience and reflective and always thinks about, tries to have integrity about what I do. So if I do something bad, then I'm always beating myself up saying, you know, you've got to try and be a good person. And I think we all are.
Yes.
You do. You're a good boy.
Oh,
or you are a naughty boy.
No, I'm not. No. I wouldn't say if I was anyway. So, well, thank you very much. We're going to see you at the end of the show.
Yes, thank you very much.
Another song, Mi Chico Latino.
Yes.
You're a great person to me. Thank you. Oh, yes, I will. Geri, Halliwell, thank you very much. We all love you. Thank you very much for tonight.
Merci beaucoup, mon chéri.
Oh my God. Mesdames et messieurs, Mi Chico Latino, Geri Halliwell.
¿Dónde está el hombre? Con fuego en la sangre. I've got a secret, I cannot keep it. It's just a whisper of a distant memory. Just a dream, or so it seems. Take me back to the place I'd rather be. You left a fire in my eyes that lightens up the darkest skies. I'm giving up, I'm letting go. I'll find my way. So take me back to my sweet la vida. Find my love, my dolce vita. Show me where I need to go. ¿Dónde está mi chico latino? La 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 la. chances and run with destiny. Now there's fire in my eyes. I break away and say goodbye. I'm free to be, I'm letting go. I'll find my way. So take me back to my sweet la vida. Find my love, my dolce vita. Show me where I need to go. ¿Dónde está mi chico latino? Ay, qué sueño dulce y pequeño. Yo no sé, pero no es un cuento. Mi corazón con tormento. Un chico latino te quiero o simplemente te deseo. Yo lo sé, el camino es un sueño latino. Take me back to my sweet la vida. Find my love, my dolce vita. Show me where I need to go. ¿Dónde está mi chico latino? Take me back. Find my love, my dolce vita. Show me where I need to go. ¿Dónde está mi chico latino?
Thank you very, very, very much. Geri Halliwell, la semaine prochaine, Normand Lamour, Martin Petit et Rock Voisine. On se revoit la semaine prochaine. Thank you so much.